And now for someone, somewhere completely different. Punjab, 327 BCE, Mission 13 in the Land of the Five Rivers. In the land the Greeks call India, two rival kings do battle.
Alexander founded many cities that bore his name. This one he named Alexandria Escate, meaning the furthest. Here, on the edge of the known world, beset by foes and vexed by the barren landscape, Alexander raised his improbable city, an attestation that every last parasang of the Persian Empire was his to order. Yet beyond the borders of the empire he had just conquered, there were lands vaster and richer than even the sprawling Persian realm. India, a place little understood by the Greeks, who traded tales of a land where giant ants dug for gold in the rich hillsides, where rivers of honey flowed from rocks, where men lived 100 or even 200 years, untroubled by pains. They spoke of men with one giant foot, with which they sheltered themselves from the sun. Men with the heads of dogs, and men with no heads at all, who had their faces in their chests. I shall let you decide the veracity of these stories for yourself. In one respect, though, the land of the Five Rivers was much like anywhere else. It was endlessly contested by rival kings. On one side of the river Hydaspes lay the realm of Takshila, ruled by the young king Ambi, who had recently gained the throne after his father was murdered. On the other side of the Hydaspes, another king ruled, Horus, the man who had recently murdered Ambi's father. This being as good a pretext as any for another round of fighting, the two kings gathered their armies, made extravagant promises to their mercenaries, and prepared to wage war.
Ambi! You march into my lands, build a nest to hide yourself in, then send others to assault me. At least your father gave me a decent fight before I smote him.
You are without honor, Horus, and your love for war is unseemly. My raiders will ravage your lands, and your own rivers will carry my reinforcements.
Cool. Defeat Ambi. Build up your strength and seek out side objectives that can weaken your enemy. Ambi has an incredibly strong position and many reinforcements ready. Complete objectives around the map to make the battle against him easier. Mercenaries are powerful allies, so long as you can afford to hire them. They will only fight temporarily before they need to be paid again. The Peru Patriotta Longbowman deals high damage and a small amount of bonus damage against elephants. Interesting. Peru fishing ships gather from oysters faster, and their lamboy are cheaper and more powerful than those of other civilizations, make use of the gold-rich rivers. We have a new tech tree to examine. The Peru archer and elephant civilization. Miners gathering from stone slowly gain food. Stone mines last 30% longer. Villagers and fishing ships gather from oysters 15% faster. Stable units heal by 25 HP per minute when no enemies are nearby. That sounds very nice, starting in the Classical Age. Lamboy cost 10% less and receive +1 attack per age, starting in the Civic Age. We got our unique archer that does more damage against elephants, and we got a cavalry of some kind. Unique techs in the Classical Age are Vadhavrada, increased trample damage for our cavalry, that we, I guess, have at that age already. Are they from... Okay, it's an elephant of some kind. Or leaf-headed shafts, longwoman, point-blank range damage improved. And in the Imperial Age Vedic teachings, each tech researched at the Academy increases villager work weight by 2% to a maximum of 20. Or scanned Havradas, forts can be individually upgraded with emplacements. And the team bonus, trade carts move 15% faster. Alright. We're missing Thumb Ring, but we have everything else. Except that. Barracks looks pretty bad. We're missing all the Imperial Age techs. We're going to go as far up as Swordsman and Guardsman. Stable, we're missing Bloodlines, which is a bit of an ouch. But we do have fully upgraded Raider / Hussar. Fully upgraded Shock Cav, but not Imperial Cav. And we have our unique Elephant. Heavy Elephant that resists bonus damage and conversion, but requires 2 population space. Strong versus units at close range, weak versus priestesses and spearman lane. As with most elephants. We have the armoured elephant / siege elephant instead of battering ram. Blacksmith, we have everything except for plate mail armour. Our barracks is just pretty bad in general. It's fine in the classical age, but it gets terrible in Imperial. We're missing shipwright. We're missing trireme, and we're missing onager ship, but we have everything else. As well as our cheaper Lambos. Only 24 food and 41 wood. And it goes all the way up to elite. So we're probably going to be wanting to make those mostly. Academy, we're missing architecture, siege engineers, and arrow slits, none of which are especially vital. Goes all the way up to Bastion. Forts can be upgraded with emplacements, whatever that is. Are they unique? Heavy archers. Temple, we're missing Hemlock. That's a pretty bad one to miss. That's also a pretty bad one to miss. That's also a pretty bad one to miss. Yeah, I'm not sure I'm going to be doing too much with priestesses then. And Ecotechs, looks like we have absolutely everything except for gold shaft mining. Okay. Avoid infantry is the main thing I'm getting from this. We definitely do have... Where is it? Target practice. Yeah. So missing thumb ring isn't that bad. It's bad. But it could be worse. Just one town center right now.
A troop of army.
And we can go up to Imp. Make a couple of scout cav. You patrol around. Make a few longbowmen. Maybe a few more of these too. Have you scout that way. Okay, we're probably going to want some of that, because that gathers quicker.
Some shito.
Let's get some of you on stone. Or maybe I just need more on wood.
Chami. Chernomi, Karomi. Karomi. Karomi.
Nice house designs.
Chami.
Ambi moans about honor, yet ravages these poor villages. Let all see my munificence. I shall rectify this senseless vandalism at my own cost.
Save a bunch of villages. Well, let's get to it. Where are we in terms of blacksmith upgrades right now? Not great. Give me a bunch of those. This ought to go pretty great. And we need to repair these markets, okay. Get to it.
Shasanam Pratikše.
Yeah, that's about to run out of stuff majorly. You get over there.
Chernomi.
You get over there.
Karomi. Karomi.
Paying bandits to fight your battles, Ambi. Let's see you get those soft hands dirty, you chinless cretin!
Chinless? What kind of an insult is that? Where are we? We're at Watchtower right now.
Chernomi. Karomi. Kanami.
What's the going rate for a mercenary these days? I might have a business opportunity for you boys.
I like these archers firing sound effects. Quite cool.
Rajendra.
Okay, once you're done with that, get up here and deal with this. What do you got for me? Very expensive. Unsure if I want to bother with that. We get up there and chop some wood. I don't know which of those two unique texts I want right now. Just make a bunch of land buffs. Bunch of that. I want to get guard tower, ideally. Good. Okay, going over there. Once you're finished with that, you get back down there. Look back around this way, would you? And then you can meet up with some reinforcements along the way. Making
Karomi.
Wise Lord Ganapati shows us that knowledge begets prosperity. I shall be patron of scholars and soldiers alike.
Good. Okay, we do need to upgrade those. Nice. You get over there. Maybe get some of that going. You help out with that. You just scout. And you lot get up there to defend. What's our pop cap at? 200 maybe? Right, up to imp.
Come out and meet me on the field, Ambi. Your ancestors would weep
Ooh.
to see such cowardice.
Fortified tower,
I will
that's a
not
very
cease
fancy
until
tower.
my father is avenged and your dishonor punished.
Whoops.
You talk about honor from behind your high walls? Your father would be ashamed, you indolent, gutless, whimpering waste of skin.
Get up there.
Atrabavami.
Yeah, you get up there too.
Karomi. Shasanam Pratiksha. Kanami. Auravashava.
You are. We might want some protection around here. Look at the trample damage. These elephants are tanky. Slow, but tanky.
Skander, son of fire, the eternal prince, witness my devotion. Give me the strength to raise the harbors of my enemies and staunch the flow of their marauders.
Maybe later.
Chernomi.
Get me a port around there somewhere. It's all the way over there. Archer sounds good. Grab that, why not? Do we got more gold around here somewhere? There's a bunch up there. Let's go over there, actually. It's safer. Now, conscription. We got this.
Auravashava. Gachami.
Yeah.
Karomi.
Go over there. Upgrade.
Atrabavami.
Get repairing. Let's upgrade you and you. And we got any mining account upgrades left? We've got stone shafts.
Chernomi.
I think 200 is probably our max then. Indeed, it's not going up anymore.
Auravashava.
Move up here. Parthian tactics. Do I even want that? Do I even want that? Let's get that just because it sounds interesting.
How long have you boys been locked up here? Get back in the fight! Shasanam Pratiksha.
Right, get that power down first.
Mahavatu. Samrinami.
There. Ouch. But guard tower, target practice, bastion, masonry, murder holes, flaming arrows, treadmill crane. Grab everything, absolutely everything, literally everything. We'll go up there. Okay, good. So good. I'll replace some of these with my own. I think we've got enough villagers now. A growth is formed with a defensive emplacement which adds an extra 1,500 HP and 2 armor, on offensive encampment which adds 1 range and 3 attack. Or I can do both. A couple of siege elephants. Wow, they're bashing down my stuff. Okay, we've got some more allies over there that I can free. Don't really want to right this very second. They would just be trapped back there.
Crawl back to Takshila, you squalid pilferers! Any who try to plunder my kingdom will meet with death. Go back to snatching purses and loitering on highways.
Don't need that anymore. Ships move faster? Sure. We're gonna need some land forces up there. Just patrol around. Right. Jolly good.
Some shito.
Got that too. Defensive encampment, sure, why not? Get up there. Ooh, okay. Make one of those. For fun. And I want a group of you to come down that way. The rest will stay there and defend. Well, they ended up back there anyway. A couple of you up there to deal with that. Oh, I'm under attack. Fortunately, the troops are already on their way.
That weasel has never-ending reserves of gormless peons to call upon. Forts. I want forts blocking their path.
Not an unreasonable idea. Get a 10 center up so I can make more villages back over this side of the map. You defend, actually. Count them. That's a lot of ships. Back up a little.
Varashava, som shito.
They are out of gold. There's more up here.
Karomi.
Ravama!
We're gonna need to have to defend that though.
Tsunami.
Plenty of those.
Rozdziałmi. Rajendra.
Move
Rozdziałmi.
you out. Okay.
Chernomi. Karomi. Som shito. Karomi.
Don't even have two-man saw yet. Okay, don't go that way. Back away from the castle.
Tsunami.
Karomi. Kanami.
There. Away from the castle. And take them out. Where are my ships? I have not enough ships.
Kanami. Karomi. Karomi.
To building a tower or two. I ought to hold them up.
Janabi. Jigamsami!
Get up there.
Karomi.
You get to helping with that.
Adam.
You know what? I have a ton of gold. Mercenary camp go.
Fine-looking horses. They're no elephants, but they'll do.
Right, you take down that. You move on in there. Attack!
Jasana Pratiksha. Alavashubha. Halanami.
Grab both of those.
Shasanam Pratikshe.
Just roll on in. I need the population space anyway.
Janami. Astu Mahavaraja. Kanami.
Samshita.
It's a lot of cap.
Rajendra. Shasanam Pratiksha.
Help out that tower, would you?
Sunun. Rajendra. Aravashabayen.
Okay, that's that taken care of.
Atrababami.
That is going down.
Karomi.
Fort is going up.
I pity your people, Ambi. Serves to such a spineless ruler. How long after I slay you before they even notice you're gone?
I fill the libraries of Takshila with Vedic texts.
Kanami.
I finance astrologers and grammarians and poets. You sponsor only cutthroats and brigands.
Well, they're very good cutthroats and brigands.
There are thousands more in Takshila who yearn to see your bulbous head on a pike. They loved my father,
Oop.
whose life you stole. You should have saved those bricks. You'll need them to build a tomb big enough for your oversized corpse.
Oh, some brass from the boy. If only he could back it up with steel.
That was well timed on that port coming up. Right, that lot are done. Yeah, you just move in and help out with that. Oh, not you.
Atrabavami.
You lot. Get over there, may as well.
Shasanam Pratikshe.
Okay.
Auravashaba. Shirno. Kanam. Kanam.
And we need some more defenders over there.
Rajen. Atrababa. Auravashaba.
Take that down. Take that out first. Now get round to that tower.
Auravashaba. Atrabavami.
Okay, that's going down. That's fine.
Samshita. Rajen. Nusatya.
Take care of that. It's going fine. Also going fine. About to take down the docks. Fine.
Shasanam Prati. Atrabavami. Karomi.
What do you do with a termite nest? You smoke it out! Cast off your shackles, pick up a weapon, and clatter these Taxilan reprobates! Ustun, Damaraja.
You lot should be getting over there. You lot are fine.
Oh dear, oh dear. How will you ferry your ragged conscripts into my lands now?
Right, you get down there, try and take care of that. Do not get stuck by the random fort. Right, fine, take care of those then.
If you had any honor, Ambi, you'd face me in battle, instead of sending these feckless goons. You let that little runt Ambi chain you up? Get up and get at him!
I reckon the place behind my line. I have all the resources I could ever want. You get to make some of these.
Rusty says Jata.
You get going somewhere.
Shasanam Pratikshe. Digvijayaya. Samshita.
That's got lying around. You lot.
Nishayen, Aravashaba.
Just go up here, I guess. Where are my ships?
Atrabavam, Sunun. Shasanam Rajendra. Aravashaba, Ustu, Damaraj. These mercenaries. The job's half finished, and already they want more pay.
Fine. I can afford them.
Fine-looking horses. They're no elephants, but they'll do. Shasanam Pratikshi, Rajan. Atrabavam, Aravashaba, Samshinami.
Keep just moving in and attacking stuff. Just break on through that wall. Back up just a little bit here. You go after my treb. Why would you do that? Treb stays up.
Rajendra.
Okay, they took care of that.
Shasanam Pratikshita.
I need a villager up here.
Your only talents are as an arsonist!
Dushchami.
There is a king coming from the west, Porus. He rides a black horse that feeds on bronze and breathes out fire, whose men fight with spears that extend across rivers. Already, I have sent messengers to him.
Let him come! A man worth fighting. I was starting to think I'd never find another.
We want to go up in there. Need a little bit more siege for this.
Aravashaba.
Just keep sending them all in.
Shasanam Pratikshit.
So what if there's a fort in the way? It's fine. Just gotta knock it down. Down the gate.
Where are you, Ambi? Do you hide in shame or in fear? Return to your marketplaces, loyal subjects. I require no thanks, no gifts. Very well, one gift.
Huge mule cart that makes your nearby villages work 15% faster. Not a bad gift. Base is kinda dying. That's fine. That's what the forts are for. Besides, their base is dying faster.
Will be short-lived, you intemperate warmonger! You have too many enemies. Either I, or the Cathaeans, or the Glausai, or the king from the west will finish you.
These are my lands, boy. Any foreign king who steps foot in them will end up flat beneath an elephant's foot.
Well, you say that now. I fear you may be mistaken. Well, that one was fairly straightforward. Build up a little bit and just wreck everything. Cool civ. Elephants and archers, really? Elephants and archers. The Hydaspes River, 326 BCE, Mission 14, the Battle of the Hydaspes. Across the Monsoon swollen Hydaspes, King Porus awaits Alexander's arrival.
Back at the court of Alexander, things grew fractious. Now that he was king of Persia, Alexander was beginning to adopt Persian customs, including the practice of prostration before the king. To many of Alexander's Greek and Macedonian followers, this gesture seemed not only servile, but blasphemous. An honor reserved solely for the gods. At a banquet, Clytus, ever the straight-talker, confronted the king. Both men were deeply drunk.
What is this, Alexander? You dress in foreign finery. You consult with eunuchs and magi. If a Macedonian wants an audience with you, he has to beg it from some pompous Persian courtier, and then prostrate himself like a slave. Have you forsaken your own kinsman?
Shut your wretched mouth, Clytus. If it weren't for me, you'd be fending off Thracian goat thieves from some hillside hovel.
No! If it weren't for your father, you'd have no army, no victories, no glory. Without your father, you would be nothing. And if he could see you now, he'd be ashamed.
Alexander wrenched a spear from a nearby guard, hurled it across the room, and struck Clytus dead. Alexander looked upon the lifeless face of the man he had once called friend. The man who had saved his life at the Chronicles. And Alexander wept. All through the night, all through the following day, his grief tortured him. A procession of friends and comrades, courtiers and flatterers, philosophers and wise men came to him, trying to soothe his guilty soul. But what roused him from his melancholy was a force greater, deeper than any grief. His yearning. India awaited. A chance not just for conquest, but to follow in the footsteps of the god Dionysus, to witness marvels unseen by any Greek, to reach the outer sea that girdled the earth itself.
These monsoon rains. I've never seen a river so swollen. Would that Clytus were here to advise us. Would that frenzied Dionysus had not drowned my wits with wine. We shall press on with stout hearts, as Clytus would have wanted.
Right, well, we got Persidus up there still. Secure 3 of 6 landing zones across the river. 0 of 3 currently secured. You have a slightly higher population limit of 225. You cannot build shipyards or any naval units other than transport ships, which will be necessary to move your units across the river. Most of the opposite side of the river is sodden and cannot be built upon. You'll have to reinforce any landing parties by using more transport ships. Do not delay your assault for too long, or Porus will send increasingly powerful forces against you. The more landing zones you take, the more Porus will be forced to split his forces. Each landing zone has a powerful tower with an unusually high garrison capacity. There are 6 possible landing zones, each with different features. Scout them and consider your approach. Thick mud will significantly slow down both your units and enemy units. Flank heights are very effective against elephants. So we got transport ships, and nothing but transport ships. Okay. Go ahead and scout around a bit then. Do we have anything else here that's strong against... No, not really. Maybe mostly Phalangites then.
Tidelays?
Definitely gonna want both of those. Okay, 1 landing zone there.
A steep and rocky approach. Their archers will rain hell upon us.
Probably want the Phalangite
Remains of an
minimum
old
range
settlement
decreasing.
here. If Porus is canny, he'll lay an ambush.
Doing a little bit of farming.
Oh, Alexander, your arrival is a blessing. Accept what little aid my destitute kingdom can offer. And heed this warning. That king across the river, Porus is his name, and he is a beast, coarse and foul and vicious, a lover of violence and a worshipper of hate.
Yeah, thick mud here, slow to wade through. Especially when you're being pelted with arrows.
That is well with me, friend. I have been seeking a worthy foe.
Nonetheless, I should warn you. Though his main force lies across the river, he will send his wicked hirelings to harass you here.
They lurk among the trees and roots here. Bamboo bows tightly strung.
Do we got it? I don't think we got it. I think I wanna. I don't think we got it. Command posts.
Oikodomeo. 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 Give the word. My men will land wherever you order.
Use flares.
These new boots are going to be ruined.
Oikodomeo. Oikodomeo.
Oikodomeo.
Gaire. Oikodomeo. Prostagmata.
More
Oikodomeo.
farms. Okay, well. Plenty of options. Anti-cavalry heavy cav? That might be useful. Let's make a few of those. Get our Phalangite minimum range reduction. Elite upgrade.
Oikodomeo.
Nekoran. Oikodomeo.
Prostagmata. Oikodomeo. Enemy sighted. Get in position. It'll be slow going for them through that mud. Forward! Strike them down!
Yeah, they're wading very slowly through that mud. This should be fine for me. I think Hydaspes has this.
Horus has a gargantuan army. If we concentrate upon a single landing point, he is sure to overwhelm us. But if we strike at multiple locations, we can split his forces. We have to put Horus back on the defensive. Only by striking across the river can we triumph.
Right. Let's get some transports going then. Maybe a few companion calves too. Alright. Just pick a landing zone and go for it.
Oi, Niarchos. You told me there'd be marvels in India. Griffins and talking birds and giant gold-digging ants. So far, mainly mud.
Patience, man. Ctesias wrote of all those things and many more. Manticores, dog-headed men, 7-cubit river worms. And we have no reason to believe he lied.
Ambush! Close ranks and repel!
Gonna be stuff arriving from that direction, probably. I might want a siege engine or two. That small little tower ought to be dealable with. Okay, I need siege workshop.
Oikodomeo.
And that's cow. Some of them gold miners. Okay, that one's full. We've gone in. Oh, I cannot make battering rams. Mangonels it is then. You know, I'm not sure either of those is going to be particularly
We have
great.
some spare mounts and men deserving promotion to the cavalry. How should they be equipped?
Skirmisher cav or heavy cav? Well, let's get some heavy cav. Let's also get some houses.
Oikodomeo. Oikodomeo. Oikodomeo.
Prostagmata. Oikodomeo. 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 Oikodomeo.
Move those on into a transport. Okay, you get up there and deal with that. You get in there and try and take that tower. Secure the area. Right, 20 in there.
Dig in and hold, men! Our foe will not wait to send his forces upon us.
Okay, 1 landing zone, 2 landing zones.
By the fetid barge pole of Charon, I'm moist. Everything here is moist. Ugh, I shall never be dry again.
Flank their positions!
Okay, back a little, and then forward. Turn around. You go to that, you go down here, you get rid of that scorpion. Scorpion, get up there and deal with the tower. Okay, and they're pushing me back over here.
We have our footholds. Now maintain these positions, no matter what the foe may hurl against you.
Not maintaining that one. Are you stuck? You are a little bit stuck.
By Hades, what's that sound?
Elephants! Pikemen, front!
There's your target. Now row hard.
Ite Magadones!
Get that, that thing, break that. Ball back. Ball just fall into the tower, actually. Going up.
Don't waste your strikes on the elephant's hides! Stab for the eyes and hamstrings! Or wait until they rear up and into the underbelly!
Heavy cav! Not those. What even is the 4th one? Over there. Sure, make a bunch of guardsmen. They're cheap. I'll help out with the cav. Oh boy.
Hey, Chronicles. Oikodomeo.
Do I need more production buildings?
Nekoranos. Oikodomeo.
More
Keep
gold.
those ranks ordered. If the man in front falls, you take his place.
Send everything. Send everyone. Well, currently defending nothing. That's not gonna hold. On the transport ship, please. Thanks.
Courage, men!
I want
Observe!
scorpions.
A sign! A vast winged osprey swooped down upon the river and plucked from it a fish near twice its size. You see, outnumbered though we are, the fates have it that we shall possess this river.
Take heart! Take heart! We shall regroup and try again!
Oh boy. Okay, grab that. I need more
Nekoranos.
barracks.
Oikodomeo.
What is going on with these menus?
Oikodomeo. Oikodomeo. Oikodomeo.
Delays.
Yeah, up there. I need to just fill up all of these.
Dionysus came to this land. He taught the people to make wine and till the soil, and Heracles too came here, fathering many children.
Then I shall have no shortage of worthy foes.
Oh, I think I'm coming down with fever, you know. Oh, which god have I offended to be stuck out here?
Archers would be nice. Just the axe cav in general would be pretty nice. Let's wait until I have a slightly stronger force everywhere before I try and retake. Violon. Am I fully upgraded on... Yeah, I am. Plus one attack. Siege engineers might be nice. Well, will it? I don't even really have siege weapons. Yeah, never mind. We don't need that.
Oikodomeo. Oikodomeo.
Couple more houses, and then
Ulodomeo.
I think I am as equipped as I am ever gonna be. Make sure the production queues are full. Right. You over there. You over there, and you over here.
Forward! Strike them down!
You move in, you move back. You move up. They're backing off. They're backing off because they're chasing me. Okay, great. Go back over here, actually. Ballistas in there. Garrison the tower with what I can.
We have our footholds. Now maintain these positions, no matter what the foe may hurl against you.
Nekoranos.
Prostagmata?
There goes the gold.
Oikodomeo.
That ain't gonna hold. Here come the elephants. What are you lot doing over there? Okay, good. Frees up a little bit of pop space. Ending.
Oikodomeo.
Back up. Forward. I think that's the main position to try and hold right now. Or maybe it's over there, actually.
Prostagmata. Gaire. Tiesti. Nekoranos.
Prostagmata?
All units.
Hold! Hold! We are lions, teeth deep in the barking buffalo, and however hard the beast thrashes and kicks and rages, we shall subdue it!
It's full. Get over there. Position seems to be the easiest of the three to hold. All of those units are dying. That one is full. Full enough.
are not for turning! Nei, Chronicles. Hydaspes. Chronicles. Ite Magadones!
Τι εστίν?
Chronicles. Ναι, Chronicles.
So many villages. Where are you all going? Get over here. Okay, up, in. Keep holding.
Προστάγματα.
Tyre.
What menus?
Oikodομέο.
Προστάγματα.
Ναι, Κοράνος.
We don't need those.
Nei, Kangar Tiesti. Gaile. Prostag. Nei, Tondia. Ergoma.
They must relent soon, surely. Any more corpses and we shall be entombed beneath the bodies.
Being a little bit over dramatic, I think. Yeah, you can have that one. Only have to maintain control of 2. I have chosen these 2.
Their attacks are slowing.
Now here's a man who knows how to fight. He may be pasty and short and skinny, but he plunges into the fray like a leaping leopard. Let's have it out, Alexander!
Alright, flare over here instead.
Shields up, spears ready. Prostagma. Gaida. Hetoimos.
Forward march.
Prospalo! Alale! Yes. Tideles. Prostagma. Ace Palo!
Over here too.
Nei, Koranos. Hetoimos. Gaida. Kangarbo. Nei, Tondia. Tidele. Tiesti.
Move up.
Ite Magadones. Hetoimos.
Not sure where you're going.
Nei, Koranos. Ite Andres. Gaile. Tiesti. Prospalo! Nicasomet! Alale!
Here we go.
Hetoimos. Ace Palo!
Press on, you warriors! You killers! Oh, baneful Eris! Hate-filled spirit of strife! We are yours!
Fight! Fight! Fight!
To me, men! If we are to die, it will be with blood, with carnage, with so fierce and ruinous a slaughter that the earth will groan beneath the bodies!
I think we got this. We got enough archers. They are firing uphill, mind you. barely got this. But we got this. 2,120 health.
Oh, glorious day! You do the impossible once again, Alexander. Clytus would be proud.
What a lot of health they had. Anything else interesting on the map? Roads for them to come from. A few random mercenaries here and there defending the roads. Okay, I could have landed over there. We had a random mule cart over here. For whatever reason. Could have landed all the way over there. That one's awkward just because it's a long way to transport to. So's that one. What's that ship doing over there? And we've got this one, which is surrounded by cliffs. Yeah, again, kind of awkward to get to with the path leading up being wiggly and having archers on it. Might have been easier to defend though if I put some archers up here. I just kind of went for the first three that I saw, but it worked out. Yeah, this would probably be the favourable option with the ability to put archers here and some in this tower. Oh, it worked, did it not?